Continue reading the Holy Gospel according to St. John, whose explanation by Blessed Theophylact. Continue reading explanation, chapter 5, verses 31 through 35. He mentions John first, so that if the objection should be raised, John's testimony is of no value because he is partially to you. He could answer, you would never have sent unto John unless you thought his testimony was trustworthy. By doing so, you yourself confirm the truth on John's witness. Nevertheless, as God and Master, I do not need the testimony of a man and a servant. Because you consider John to be more credible, you ran to him and gave him, not me, your attention. For this reason alone believe in me, even if I work no miracles. I remind you of John's testimony and do everything possible, even enduring insults to my divinity, so that you might be saved. He called John a burning lamp, because John was fashioned from earth, and the light he gave was transitory. The light was not from himself, but from the grace of the Holy Spirit. But when the day came, that is when the teaching of the Lord appeared, then the lamp was hidden. For a time you accepted when John preached and rejoiced in him, but you forgot his testimony about me, and thus remained in your former state of unbelief. If you had trusted him completely, he would have led you directly to faith in me. Chapter 5, verses 36 through 38. But I have greater witness than that of John, for the works which the Father hath given me to finish, the same works that I do, bear witness of me, that the Father hath sent me, and the Father himself who hath sent me hath borne witness of me. Ye have neither heard his voice at any time, nor seen his shape, and ye have not his word abiding in you, for whom he hath sent, him ye believe not. Explanation. The Lord had said, you held John to be most trustworthy of men, and he bore witness to me. To which his maligners might have answered, what is that to us? John was partial to you, and that is why he spoke highly to you. To forestall this, the Lord continues, you yourself sent me to John to get answers to questions, because you trusted him to speak the truth. But I have another witness greater than John, namely the works which the Father gave me to do. These bear witness to me. By works he means his miracles, such as the raising of the paralytic and many more. But they accused him of doing these works on the Sabbath. This man is not of God, because he keeps not the Sabbath day. In reply, the Lord asserts that he does only what is decreed by the Father, and that he himself is from God, and does what the Father gave him to do. I do the works which the Father hath given me to finish. Because God gave me them to do, you fight against God by opposing these works. Furthermore, the Father himself who hath sent me hath borne witness to me. When did the Father bear witness to Christ? Same his baptism, when the Father proclaimed, this is my beloved Son. But I think we should understand that God has testified to Christ throughout the law and the prophets, and in all of the scriptures. As for you, he continues, ye have neither heard his voice, this is the voice of the Father, nor seen his shape. He is altogether unknown to you, because ye have not his word abiding in you. You do not know the scriptures that bear witness to me, although you think you do, and boast that you have been entrusted with the oracles of God. How is it clear that the Jews do not know the scriptures? For whom he hath sent him, you believe not, just as you have not heard the voice of God, for God does not have a bodily voice, nor seen him form, for he is without shape or form, so you have not his word, the scriptures which testify for me, abiding in you. Glory to the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit.